Hey guys, Flamin' Shark back with another video, coming at you later in the day than I would have liked. I had a lot of issues with this, getting this video ready. I had to render it. I had a couple, my computer was just being really silly, but I got it done. Everything's good. The video's up. It's actually literally ready right now. It's up. 720p mega, 1080p mega, BitChute, all the links are up. There was something else I wanted to try, but I didn't get the chance. But yeah, no, this is my reaction to the One Punch Man OVA and the OADs. So we got the specials, we got the OVA, really cool stuff. This review is probably going to be shorter than they usually are because I just want to get this video up as soon as possible. And yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed them quite a bit. It was fun. It was fun to see the One Punch Man sauce, but it was a bit, it wasn't like as intense One Punch Man's not a super intense show, mainly because it's like super like just comedy driven. At least for me, it's more than anything, it's just fucking hilarious. Obviously super badass too, but it's just super funny. But yeah, no, we did, the OVA, which was Road to Hero, which was some more Saitama backstory, and that was fun. That was cool. And then in the specials, we had one focusing on Sonic. We had one focusing on Tatsumaki's little sister. We had one focusing on different stuff with Genos and Saitama and stuff, and just a lot of great stuff. It was fun, Like, I enjoyed myself throughout. I was happy with it. I probably wouldn't wanted any more specials, but I thought it was still a nice helping, especially for the people who, were watching these, like, after the season ended. They were like, oh, man, we don't have any, like, One Punch Man anime content for a really long time. Oh, hey, look, there's an OVA. Oh, hey, look, there's some specials. That's really cool. Obviously, not going to hold someone over to Season 2, especially given the fact that there was a fairly long gap, I'd say, a decently long gap between Season 1 and Season 2 of One Punch Man. Obviously we've seen worse gaps, but it was still a fairly long gap between seasons. But yeah, we got One Punch Man, and amidst the One Punch Man silly sauce, we got a lot of shit related to food. Speaking of, I'm hungry. I'm about to probably eat, gonna go see a movie, lots of fun stuff like that. Should be a good time, but yeah, also on that note, since like I said, I'm trying to make this video as fast as possible, I might as well get in my plugs, my links in the description. Let's remember all of these. There's a Google Doc that I at this point don't even know what's actually on there. I think it's the same. I haven't looked at it in a while. My anime list, if the site's up, I'm sure it's fine. But obviously they had a few issues recently. They've had some pretty funny stuff going on, honestly, between their whole the whole memes with a certain show and a couple of YouTubers who are really cool. And yeah, that just whole Memes Central has been really funny to kind of follow. But yeah, there's that. There's the Twitter I barely ever use. There's the Discord server, the channel Discord server, which is really fun. There's the Patreon and the email account. As far as the Patreon goes, we're obviously nearing the end of the month, so the March 2020 Patreon movie poll is about to end. It'll end at the end of February. And yeah, like I said, Spirited Away is probably going to win. If you guys want to check it out in the March polls, which will be the April 2020 polls, but they're in March. I don't know about that labeling, but that's what I'm going with so far. There's going to be two separate polls. One that's specifically for like Western animated films, and one that's specifically for anime films. So that'll be really cool if you guys want to check that out. That'll be really fun. And yeah, that's going to be going on over there pretty soon in March. And yeah, this is day 2 of what I hope to be. I have no idea what my longest upload streak is, especially since a lot of my original videos have been taken down from back in the day. But hoping this can be my longest upload streak in the channel. That would be really sick. So we're rooting for that. And this is day 2, and I already had issues on with this video, but I got it up. It's just a little bit later than I wanted. So that's fun. But like I said, there was a lot of food going on. A lot of food just kept popping up in these specials and made me really hungry. And I ended up having some really good dinner. I actually ended up going out for dinner, which I don't usually do. I might get takeout for dinner like anywhere from like once a week to like once every 2 weeks. Hey guys, I actually got freaking interrupted in the review. Classic. My lunch showed up, so gonna have some lunch and then do some other stuff in a little bit, like I said. But yeah, I'll just finish up the review. That's so funny because I was talking about food because it was really funny when I was doing my the reaction. All these freaking specials kept going back to food. I mean, I think besides the last one, which even that had food in it, but like I felt like the other 5, food was like either the story was literally based around food or it was like this kind of like secondary element in the story or whatever. But one of like the main parts of the story was food related. And, you know, I was just getting hella hungry. And this was like right after I had, I'm trying to remember what I had for lunch because I had chicken wings on Thursday. What did I have? I ate whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't right after, but whatever the case was, I had my lunch and then I was hungry. Oh, I had a salad on Friday. I had the big ass salad and I was hella full going into my reaction. By the end of my reaction, I was hella hungry because it was just infinite food everywhere. And it's like, oh my God, One Punch Man, stop with the food. And then I ended up fucking going out for dinner instead of having, you know, just throwing some sausage on or whatever. Make the jokes you want about that. But it was really weird, but in a good way. One Punch Man isn't as weird as Mob Psycho, though. So, like, as weird as One Punch Man is, at least in my opinion, it's the less weird of Mob's creations. Maybe that's why I gravitate a little more towards Mob, but then again, One Punch Man is really fucking weird when it wants to be. But it's like, I feel like One Punch Man's comedy is a little more, like, I guess, traditional. It's a little more in the line of, like, that goes with, like, I guess what you'd say traditional American comedy, whereas I feel like Mob's comedy is very, like, Japanese, which is hard to explain. Especially, and it's probably, but, you know, because it's not like I've seen a ton of anime or Japanese shows in general, and just Japanese, like, works. But just from my understanding of Japanese comedy, Mob feels a bit more like Japanese comedy, whereas, like, a lot of One Punch Man to me feels like more traditional comedy, which, I don't know. Traditional American comedy, if that makes sense. I know that sounds really weird, but I kind of guess you'd say standard comedy because, you know, because of stuff like Hollywood and stuff, American kind of media is kind of the world standard because it's usually accessible in most parts of the world and yada yada. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know. But the One Punch Man memes with the food are really funny, and I hope that's not a recurring theme in season 2 because holy shit, I'm gonna be so hungry if I keep having to deal with food. Like, I don't mind the occasional food, but holy shit, anytime food shows up in anime, it always looks so good because of course, and you just get hungry. So, like, please don't do it to me. Like, come on. Especially something like sukiyaki. Oh my God, like, chill. And fries, like, oh, Jesus. Oh, see, I'm just making I'm probably making you hungry. I apologize. Go have a good bite to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever time of the day, however you do your thing. If you haven't already, whatever. But if I made you hungry, hopefully you can have something good to remedy that. And maybe you can eat while watching my reaction to One Punch Man. So yeah. We're back with One Punch Man. Counting this video, it's probably going to be 4 rotations. I I think I'm going to split the season 4, 4, and 4, but I might do something else. If I really want to finish it early, I might do 6 and 6, but I think I'm just going to chill, kind of have like regular rotations. Like this was kind of like a regular size video. It ended up being a good 2 hours or so, but like 4, 4, 4 should work out just fine. So probably 3 more rotations of One Punch Man before that gets replaced by something else. I'm trying to think, obviously Fairy Tail's about to come in and get replaced by Ruby. I'm trying to think if One Punch Man will be the next series to be replaced after this. It's going to be close. I think One Punch Man and possibly MLP might also be going at the same time, which would be really cool. So, but we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, whatever the case may be with that, that's going to be really fun. But yeah, so I'm really excited for season 2. I've heard, mixed things. I know some people aren't. Generally speaking, people like season 1 more than season 2. I'm sure I'll find out the various reasons why. I know there's some memes about the animation, so I'm curious to see what's up with that. Because I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was a studio change. Pretty sure. But I do know there's some memes about it, so I'm expecting it to not be as good as the first season, but then again, the first season was insane, so it's hard to expect it to be as good as the first season animation-wise, although Mob was probably better somehow, but whatever. Then that's unfortunate if that is the case, but I'll see what I think of it very soon. So anyways, re-uploads the next 2 days, so the next new reaction, which will be Hunter x Hunter, isn't going to be until hopefully Tuesday. But anyways, Flamin' Shark, sign out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.